What the freak happened to my cameras? Yeah. Why is the video not loading? Man, get something working. Second. Restart it. Excuse me. Let's see the work. All right, I restarted it, so I see it. I'm hoping you can see it. Those volume levels, music, me. There we go. Food time. Welcome in, Miss Beanie. Just checking a couple of things. How are you today? How is the volume levels, everybody? Hopefully satisfactory. I wonder if this works. Oh, it did work. I surprised myself. All right, so what we've got, switch over to the cutting board. So far, it's okay. Well, that's a good thing. But the music's not too low, or can you not even hear the music? So we're going to prepare the stuffing for the roulade first, and see what happens from there. I could hear that. Barely hear the music, so let's bump that up just a little bit. Because I can barely hear it too. Let's see what that does. Better? Gotta have good music to cook to. So in our roulade today, we've got some bacon bits. We've got purple onion. It's supposed to be shallots, but they didn't have shallots again this week. So we're going with purple onion. 5 cups of packed spinach that I'm going to chop up. 3/4 of a cup of marinated artichoke hearts, which I'm going to chop up. Then we've got some baby bella mushrooms over here to the side that are going to get chopped up. We've got cream cheese. And then we've got mozzarella cheese and Parmigiano Reggiano. Salt and pepper. The pesto that's going on top, I've already made. Try to get some stuff done early. To be honest, I'm a little nervous about this because I've never made a roulade before. I'm a little nervous about it, so I probably over prepped. But that's the pesto. The spinach pesto with cashews, Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, olive oil, and dried basil. Very, very tasty. Oh, lemon juice and lemon zest. That's going to go over the chicken at the end of the cook. Not seeing. Get that. I just got to stop messing with stuff, don't I? There it goes. Okay, stop messing with it. So first I'm going to heat the pan up. Then we're going to get the bacon going. Cook the bacon first, and then we'll use the little bit of the bacon drippings to saute the spinach and the mushrooms and the artichoke hearts and get all that mixed together. So while that's heating, we'll chop up some of the spinach. Bowl. Now it sounds a little better, so hopefully that's all taken care of. Measuring the spinach out right before I started the stream, so that's why it's kind of all over the cutting board. Measuring utensils in one. Out of the way. So for the spinach, we're going to roll it up tight, run a knife through it. This is going to wilt down pretty much all the way, go into the stuffing for the roulade. I'm still going to get as much moisture out of it as I can. Don't want it too wet. Even though I've never made a roulade, I've been reading and reading. Read them over the years, wanted to do them several times, just never went forth with it. Ended up just doing a stuffed chicken breast instead of an actual roulade. Sounds all fancy, it's just a rolled up chicken breast with some stuff in the middle of it. In goes the bacon. Sizzling. Got it down a little bit. Half a cup of bacon. We'll cook this until it's nice and crispy. Spinach. was going to do a beurre blanc to go over the top of this. The filling with the cheese and the bacon, and the 3 cheeses and the bacon. It's going to have a little bit of heft to it, so I'm just going to try to lighten it up a little bit with some pesto. I think it'll be a good flavor. That little bit of lemon in there, a little bit of acid will help tone down some of the, or blend nicely, I should say. We got a little seasoning mix. It's right over there to the left. A little white dish. I'll go over it in just a second. Don't want to look at my recipe while I'm cutting up. Might be a little more of my finger in there than I want. Get this bacon right quick. Very good. Cover that to the spinach. By chopping it up, it's already starting to get reduced. When you cook it, it gets even more reduced. Well, that'll be interesting because I got to do a little bit of pounding out of the chicken breast. I got to pound them out pretty thin. Hoping that's not going to be too loud on the stream. The microphone seemed to do a pretty good job of canceling noise out last week. From what I can tell, it's doing a pretty decent job this week. There's the spinach. Chop it. Put it all over here. Get it going. Get the red onion. I've already minced up the garlic, which is that right there. Like I said, I was a little nervous this morning, so I woke up early and started doing stuff just to calm myself a little bit. Chicken breast too big, so I'm probably gonna be able to use a whole chicken breast and just instead of having to cut them in half. But we'll see. Get this bacon in. I don't even know if I'm going to need that other pan. I'm not going to do all this in one pan today. I might have to use the big baking sheet to roast the potatoes and the Brussels sprouts. Check it on Mom's phone, see what it sounds like.
I was unclogging the toilet.
You know what?
I said, no, I was unclogging the toilet.
No. You gotta do what you gotta do. So,
Barely hear the music.
Yeah, I turned the music up a little bit. I like it. I like the level in my ear. But I haven't gotten any comments in stream.
Spinach.
Spinach. Now I'm gonna slice these onions. I'm gonna mince them.
Oh. Cat Beanie redeemed a IRL word ban. You said spinach. Does it apply to both of us?
Nice.
Can't say the S word.
Oh, you can't say the S word.
We've already said it a few times now. What happens? Is a squad of men gonna come and shoot us?
Not sure how it's gonna work. Could Men in Black might show up. Black SUVs pull up out front. Run for your lives.
You said the forbidden S word.
I said what?
The forbidden leaf.
Yeah, really. We're gonna deport you. Flip over to the bacon right quick. Now I got some help in here. Get some camera action going.
Sorry.
Crispy bacon.
We will. Here comes the police.
Alright. Wee-oh. And then back to the onion. What is that noise? Oh, the cashew bag. Yeah, the pesto is made with spinach cashews instead of pine nuts.
Try it again.
Basil, salt, pepper, lemon juice, olive oil.
He said it, yeah.
Pardon?
He said the S word.
Did I?
He did.
Oh, man.
It's hard not to.
It really is, considering there's a giant bowl of it sitting right here next to me.
You've committed a crime against the world government.
Easy, bacon. Spitting and sputtering over here. Glasses off, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see here in a minute.
I played Elden Ring with my friend last night.
Oh, yeah?
For forever. He always keeps saying, I don't want to play it. And then we played it last night and he really enjoyed it.
That's good.
Kept saying, we'll get off soon. And then we went and did another thing. So.
Are you trying to guide me through it?
Yeah. I let him go and explore whatever he wants. And if he asks me, all right, what's progression? I go, okay. I'll take it. What'd you call this? A sifter? Sieve? Colander?
Colander? Yeah, colander. Strainer. Get over. I was talking to the bacon. I don't know why. To talk back, we had a problem.
Yeah. Bacon guru.
Towel, wipe the side of the pan off. That was kind of hard, wasn't it? Bacon drippings back in there. Get it right quick. So it's got to go in that pan. It's getting kind of hot. Let's pull that off of there.
Smoking. No. Smoking stuff. Right. Maybe it is.
You know, container right there will work just dandy. Dandy. You don't say that word every day.
No. Dandy.
What?
Dandy.
Dandy, yeah. Alright, well, put the onion. I'm going to go in with the pan. Bring the heat down a little bit. Saute them, I don't want to burn them. And I didn't want to put that in there, okay? Now I'm making mistakes left and right. It's getting in my head. I need it to get out of my head. I'm nervous about making this, and I don't want to mess it up. I'll still be able to put food out. It just won't be as pretty.
Man. I wake up so negative, man.
Who?
Me.
I woke up so negative.
I just wake up negative.
Oh.
I just feel horrible.
Yeah, because you don't want to wake up. You want to stay asleep.
I want to stay asleep, yeah. It sounds like so dumb, but oh my goodness. And then you gotta think, oh, it rubs off on everybody else in the house, right?
Right.
And I
I
don't
the way
want
it works, though.
to stay like that.
Mm.
I gotta so focused, right?
That's right. You can splashing water on your face will work. Cup of hot coffee.
Unclogging it, hold on.
Not splash coffee in your face, but.
Ooh.
Alright, so we'll be sauteing all the
on
vegetables.
My bad.
Getting all the little crispy bits off the bottom of the pan.
And there wasn't really a single moment last night when I was playing with my friend that I had a. So there wasn't really a single moment last night when I was playing with my friend that I had a thought in my brain.
Yeah.
Or really with you yesterday all that much.
Right.
Other than earlier on in the day.
You got that biscuit in you though, you're ready to go. So we're sauteing all the vegetables. It's going to be going into the roulade. Key thing is getting the moisture out of them, plus making sure we get plenty of flavor going on up in there.
Mm.
That's a little bit of garlic.
The problem is it makes everything stank.
Yep.
It's worth it though.
I threw the cheese in with the cream cheese, or the bacon in with the cream cheese. Now I'm getting the artichoke hearts and I'll mince them up. They're already cooked. So I'm going to basically just chop them up and put them into the bowl while the rest of the stuff gets sauteed out. Thank you. And while the mushroom, or while the green stuff is cooking, I'll dice up the mushrooms, get them ready to go in. I don't know if I chose a big enough bowl. Either.
You don't know if you're what now?
So I don't know if this bowl's going. Yeah, it should hold everything.
Are the microphones clear? Is the music clear?
Hopefully so.
Because it shows the microphones on OBS like peaking. So
But I can barely hear it. As long as it's going out at a decent level, that's what matters.
That's true.
Artichoke. I'm going in with the green stuff. Almost said it.
I'm about to sneeze. I'm going to mute the mic.
Bless you.
Thank you.
All right, going in with green stuff. The main body of the stuffing, of course, is the green stuff.
The green stuff. The S word. How many points did that cost?
1,500.
1,200 or 200. Sorry, 2,000. Goodness.
2,000.
What's something that starts with a 2?
Well, it doesn't start with an S. That's going to start getting a lot of moisture in here in just a minute, so we're going to let that simmer down, y'all. Simmer down.
Well, what would be the punishment for a word bend?
For
Like
what?
if you set up.
I don't know.
How would we do that for a cooking?
I thought about that whenever I put that on there. I was like, what exactly is...
You switch over to cooking with your feet or something?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like gaming stream where you can...
Yeah. I'm sure there's something you could do, though.
Yeah.
Speaking riddles. I don't know.
Can't do anything that's going to jeopardize the dish, though.
Yeah, that's true.
That wasting.
Any suggestions?
Yeah, really. Choppy, 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 choppy. Just put the whole mixture in there, and that way everything good and mixed up. That's probably a better way to do it. Don't you know? So, this has the potential to be a very tasty dish. Nope, that one got 8. But if you don't like artichoke hearts, you can leave them out of this dish. If you don't like mushrooms, you can leave it out. Cutting out a lot of flavors, but a lot of Mediterranean flavors. Nice little bit of artichoke heart. Into the bowl. Just that. Get on our green stuff. Wilting down nicely. Look at that bottle of white wine that's up on the shelf in the pantry.
Sure.
Back to cut water. Probably only be able to see the top of it. Straight ahead and up. tall, skinny dude. All right, now for the mushies. Slice them and then run the knife through them one good time. Pour just a little bit in there, about 1/4 cup. Center. It's not champagne. Why does that have pressure on it? That's weird. Okay. Gonna add a little bit of white wine, a little sweet white wine in there, just to, again, more flavor. That's all it is. Give it a stir up. And we'll reduce that until it's almost completely evaporated. Because once again, you don't want it to be overly wet. It'll squish all out of the chicken when we try to roll it up. That would not be good. How much is this time? Cup. I pulled out too many mushrooms. I don't need all these. That's looking good. Let's switch over to that pan if you want to. Switch over to that pan. I'm fixing to throw these mushrooms in there. Music is by Mr. Momo again on YouTube. The tubes of you.
Google's Holy Grail.
Do what?
Google's Holy Grail.
Alright. A couple mushrooms. Mixed up. Into the dish. Into the pot.
Pot pan.
Pot pan?
It's like a pot pan.
Pot pan? Pot pan? We've got the pot pan, boys. Looking delicious. Did it hit you?
It did.
I did put it in the dishwasher. There's some sliced up onion sandwiches.
Cool.
Mushrooms. I don't need to go back in here. You can use those to make some ramen soup. Probably this afternoon. It's going to be the soup of the week. It's going to be a ramen broth. Then I've already cooked and shredded up some beef, some pork, and some chicken, so you can create your own ramen bowl.
Love mushrooms.
For lunch. Mushrooms delicious.
Me too.
We just got to get this cooked down a pretty good bit. Smells pretty doggone good. I'll say so myself. And throwing that wine in there helps deglaze the bottom of the pan and get them little bacon crispies up out of the bottom of the pan and into the vegetables.
Oh, I know a punishment. Enoch has to speak like a girl. LOL. He'll know what I'm talking about. So saying the S word. Oh, for saying the S word.
Ah. There's like a time limit on that?
Is it like indefinite?
No.
I hope not.
No, not indefinite. So it's the vegetables.
1 hour?
Are you kidding me? The stream's only like 2 hours. That was Herbie, wasn't it?
Yeah. In about an hour.
What is that? Alright, so now we're going to throw the heat to it a little bit more. I'm going to put the heat on it. Heat it up. There comes the moisture out of the bottom right there. So if anybody out there attempts a roulade,
Hydrate. You gotta drink some water? Or coffee or something.
me?
Yeah. Some
Coffee.
pickle juice. I don't know.
Where we at? We're over here.
Oh.
Coffee.
It's a little spiked.
Delicious.
With... I'm not to show this.
Pardon?
Let me get
Yeah, you can.
Irish cream.
Irish cream.
Like cheaper, but tastes the same as Bailey's. So
True that. So Bailey's, a bottle of Bailey's that size, like $57, something like that.
yeah,
That comes from Costco. It's $10. And it tastes just like Bailey's. So
I don't know how they do it.
All right, we're gonna season that a little bit. Grab a little bit of salt. And this will help bring out some more moisture. The salt right there. Excuse me. And a little bit of pepper. A little bit of pepper. A little more. And then what's going to happen is the heat from this is going to help soften up the cream cheese. But before we put the mozzarella and the Parmigiano Reggiano in there, we want it to cool off. We don't want it to melt those cheeses. But it needs to soften up the cream cheese so it can get blended. Put that in the freezer. Chill it right quick before we add the other two cheeses. Give it a little taste. Spinach and mushrooms. Shallots or green onions, red onions. Red onions is what we use, wasn't it? Bada boom, bada bing. Almost there. I just go until I don't see any more moisture actually weeping out. I don't want them dry like cardboard or anything. It's not the majority of the moisture out.
Yeah.
I think we can put that pan up. I don't think I'm going to need this pan. Ping, ping. I was going to do the potatoes. Oh, that's right. I was going to do the potatoes in here. The Brussels sprouts on there, and then put the potatoes on there to go with the Brussels sprouts. Yeah, we can do that. So, back to the Alright, I'm gonna pour it in the bowl now. Cut the heat off, over to the bowl. Try to get it all in the bowl, not all over the cutting board. That's the idea. Beautiful. And we're going to use this pan in a little while to actually cook the roulades in. I did get some on the cutting board anyways, even though I told myself not to. So we got all our goodies in here, except for the mozzarella cheese and the Parmigiano-Reggiano. Mix it all up. You need a smaller spatula, buddy. That little purple one that's in there. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's easier. So, like I said, the heat from the vegetables can help loosen up the cream cheese. Didn't want to overly salt it yet because of the bacon. I'm going to add some residual salt into it. I'm going to take some of the seasoning mix that I made. Add a little bit of that in there. Oh, this is 3 teaspoons of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of basil, a teaspoon of tarragon, finely chopped, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes that I put in mortar and pestle and kind of busted them up a little bit. And then blended it all together. Oh yeah, it's working nicely. Oh, making that slappy sound. Get the microphone over here.
Oh.
Do an ASMR stream.
ASMR. Gosh. I understand. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I understand why people like ASMR, but some of it is just weird.
Some of it is, yeah, pushing the boundaries of the TOS for Twitch for sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
So there's the filling minus this. You know, I should probably turn the light on. Why is it so dark over here? You didn't turn the light on, you moron. We're going to give that a little pinch of seasoning. Mix that all together. So this is looking pretty good. My nerves are calming down a little bit. And give that a taste and see where we're at. Yes, sir. Need some chips.
Wow.
Because that is basically
I did.
a dip.
Spinach.
Oh.
Ah, no.
Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna spread this out a little bit. That's as best I can. It's so hot, it's just falling back in on itself. I'm just gonna go in the freezer.
Freezer.
Just for a little while. There's no room in the freezer. Yeah, wait, chicken.
What's wrong, Ruby? What's wrong, Ruby?
I don't know. Season goes back over there. Now we're gonna start working on our sides. It's cooling off. Oh, actually, I need to work on the chicken. Because the chicken's got to rest for a little while before we cook it. And that's when I'll work on the sides. I had this all planned out. Got ahead of myself.
I think you do. Oh, said the S word.
Yep. Now you got to talk like a girl.
No.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. So for the chicken breast, we're going to use plastic wrap. We'll lay it right there, just like that. Nice and flat. If you've ever messed with cling film, you know how pain in the butt this can be sometimes. And we're going to take it from tongs.
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 Say this. Oh my gosh, it's so ugly in a girl voice.
I'm a guy.
Oh my gosh, it's so ugly.
Oh my. Get it, sneezy. Not sure what I just said.
I don't know either. Gibberish.
Gibberish. Pretty much. So we're going to take chicken breast. And we're going to take that's the smooth side, which was originally the outside. It's going to face down.
Perfect.
And then we're going to fold this over like this over the top of the chicken. Mallet, please. Then we're going to take the mallet, not the tenderizer side with our little spikes on it, the flat side. Slowly, gently, as gently as you can. You just don't want to. You don't want to do one of those numbers because it will just explode. Basically, fibers, muscle fibers. Hopefully, it's not too loud. Hard to pound out a chicken breast without making a bunch of noise. do that right there. Busted. Put it inside the plastic wrap so you don't get splatters all over the place. At least that's the idea. I really didn't want to do that right there, but it happened. So I'm going to fold it underneath just a little bit and lay it out this way. And cover it back up. Whoops. Wow. Is it loud?
Yeah. Picking it up.
Turn the gain down on the mics.
That's what I'm doing.
Once you get it pounded out to about a 1/4 inch thick, nice flat, then you're done. You move on to the next one. Lay out your plastic wrap. Chicken breast. If these are too thick this way, you can cut them in half. These are they're like borderline. They're like almost too thick. But if I cut them, they'll be too thin type of a deal. So it is what it is. I'll just use a Ziploc baggie. Slide the chicken breast inside the Ziploc baggie.
Oh no.
I did think about doing these ahead of time, but see me take my frustrations on my chicken breast. Kind of get the idea. You nice and flat, and then you put the filling in there, and you roll it up. Top of the king twine. Roast it in the pan, finish it in the oven. Two portions right there. What bag split? But it is Sunday around here, so only one portion. Number 2's done. Move that mallet. Move the mallet for me, too. Nothing on it, man. Thank you. Next, chicken breast. Fat off of there. Hold it over. Hold it over. It's clobbering time. Who says that?
You didn't like it, OG.
That's right. Dare say, the more I do these, the better I'm getting at it. So. This is going to be a big boy. See, then you could also take these after you pound them out. Do a light breading on them and do a shallow fry and pan schnitzel. That'd be good as well. Done that before. Hey, baby. Did I wake you up?
No.
Dang it.
Cat says Thor might be the god of thunder, but has he ever smashed a chicken?
Right?
No, I've been there.
Alright. Now, time. Got 4 people. We got to do 4 of these, right? We got 4 people. I got to do 4 of these, right? Are you not eating?
You not eating?
I know you're off on a Sunday. Woohoo! You're getting your food on.
Hey, Miss Innocuous, where'd Mom go?
Where did she go?
I'm talking right now. Sister.
Oh. Oh, that's my daughter. My baby girl. She's my baby girl. She usually works every other Sunday, so every other Sunday she gets to eat fresh stuff instead of the reheated stuff whenever she gets home. Civilized folk.
Oh, you're off today. Huh.
She's birthday coming up here. 27th. She's gonna be 23 years old. Still my baby though. See the tendon right there. Bye, babe. Good day.
Your mom.
You know when you're leaving, because I'll cook yours fresh. Maybe. Almost there. Beating it in submission. Alrighty. Beautiful. Now we can put Thor's hammer back. And we have chicken.
Okay.
So, Now for the part that I am dreading. It's gonna turn out okay, right? It's gonna turn out okay, right?
Yes.
Yes. Get our mixture out. MS. Yes, actually, absolutely.
Microsoft.
It should be cool enough. Yeah. So I can add these other cheeses in there. Thusly.
Cheers. Dairy.
That's right. Can you get me a container to put that chicken breast in, please? Got one chicken breast left over. Probably have enough filling to do it, but that's too big. Is there a smaller one?
Are you sure?
Yeah, look. This one.
Oh. I thought you were talking about all those chicken breasts for some
Oh,
reason.
no.
Okay. To the left of the center.
It needs to go in the fridge. But, now we're going to incorporate the other cheeses. I got disconnected. Why did I get disconnected? Hello?
Well, it's still picking up your microphone.
Said the headset got disconnected, but I can still hear the music. Whatever.
Strange.
Oh, I know what it did. It disconnected from Mom's phone. So she drove away. She's left us. Y'all are in deep trouble now. Okay, so there's our mix. Put it right there. You get a fresh piece of cling wrap. The difficult part, I need to be lengthwise with it, and I don't have a bench wide enough to be able to do it. We're going to work this out, peoples. You're going to take your pounded out chicken bricks. Let go. Please let go. Lay it out. Just like that. Here's where you get all the good chicken stuff on you. The one hand clean, the other hand's touching the chicken. You take your stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And you splat it in the middle. You want to leave a little bit off of the edges. It's kind of like making a chicken burrito wrap thing, and the chicken is your shell. Right?
Yes. Yes.
But anytime you can use your hands while you're cooking, it is wondrous.
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 Are you going to cook that in the pan? Or?
I'm going to sear it in the pan
And then finish it off in the oven?
and then finish it in the oven.
You want to preheat the oven?
Oh, not yet. This has got to go in the refrigerator for half an hour to firm up.
Oh. Never mind.
Brother.
Ooh, brother. Ooh. What's that, brother?
I'm going to need or one of the green ones. That'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll do a green one.
No, the white ones are fine. They go in the dishwasher usually. Okay, now for the fun part. Okay. We're going to take this and roll it right there. Y'all are watching this, right? Roll it again.
It's like sushi.
Just keep on. I forgot to put the seasoning in it. I'm an idiot. Call your daddy an idiot. Go ahead. I'll give you this one chance.
I love you.
Love you too. Okay. So, just disregard what just happened.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Nothing happened. Nobody saw a thing. Can't prove it. No, it's on video, so we're just kind of screwed in that room.
Something about a tree in the forest.
So you take the seasoning mix and pretty liberally coat that bad boy. Beautiful. Okay. Now you roll. And you roll sides in a little bit if you have to. And roll. Get it tight. Like a tight roll. Pull the other side over.
Like a savory Swiss roll.
Yeah. I guess you could say that. All right, so then you pull your wrap apart, get everything spread out again. Take your seasoning, back and forth across the top. Roll it over. Plastic wrap is very helpful in this situation. Season the other side. Put a little extra seasoning on the plastic wrap right there. And we're going to take this, roll it tight right there. Pull it tight. Pull this one over the top like that. I'm going to roll it on the countertop. Nice and tight. How about them apples?
Nice. Looks
See
like a
that?
sausage. Except you don't want to eat that queso.
What you say?
It looks like a sausage. Except you don't want to eat that casing.
And then I'm going to fold this under, and I'm going to tie it off so it doesn't unroll. Pull that tight, just like that.
What's wrong? Someone's too sweet roll.
Cut that off. I'm going to flip it around. And I'm going to do the same thing. Pull that tight. Snap that off. You end up with a little
Plump
chicken log.
thing. Yeah.
And you put it on the plate.
Free to go for a little bit.
What, buddy?
I'm free to go for a little bit. I gotta
Are you free to go?
just a little bit.
Yeah. Potty break. All right, so then I'm going to do that all over again. And hopefully by the time I get to the last one, it'll be easy peasy. Plastic wrap, take it off. Chicken. Full plastic wrap. I'm going to have to get my hand dirty. Yeah, this is the one I got a little too aggressive with. Sorry, fella. Wash my hands right quick. Yeah, soap, yeah, water. Okay. Chicken breast number 2. Let's not forget the seasoning this time. I wanted to put it on the meat, not on the stuff filling. I guess it doesn't make any difference really. It's all in there, but so that goes there. And back to our filling. It's probably one of the more technical cooks that I've done. I mean, this is really the only technical part, I guess, is pounding the chicken out and rolling it up good and tight. The rest of it's just regular cooking. I mean, I'm not trying to delude myself into thinking I'm any kind of a chef or anything, but the technique is pretty cool, I have to admit. I just like tasty food. Alright, so load that bad boy up. Now it's upside down. I need to roll from that side. Alright, we're going for a ride, boys. And boom. So now we begin the rolling process again. So quick, smash it down a little bit. That piece of chicken in there, excuse me. Squeeze that in, roll. Come on, big boy. There we go. Pull that up. Pull that back. Come from this side. Like that. And you just cut off. Did it? No, it didn't. And grab our seasoning. Season. Get a bit right there. So whenever I roll it, it gets on that outside edge. Roll it this way. Nice and tight. No, don't fall apart. Sorry. Get back. Alright, we'll go that way. That'll work. And we're going to season this backside. Again, a little bit on the plastic wrap to get that edge right there. Nice and tight. Grab the edges. Give it a roll. Squish it all together. Just like that. And once again, we have a little chicken roll. Little fat dude. Tie that off, spin it around. Cut this one off. Hard to do with big hands. That's that'll snip. That'll snip. Number 2. You what, buddy?
Yeah, I just said, did you get the second one?
Come back to the plastic now.
You did, because it's right there.
chicken. There we go. Should have turned this one away, huh? Seasoning. Yeah, we'll probably turn this one off. Maybe just whenever we get ready to roll it. And then flip it back the other way. And then stuff it. I think y'all can get the basic idea of what this is going to be like.
Yeah.
Then we got to weigh out, is it really worth the time that it takes to make it? Does the flavor equal time? You know what I'm saying? Probably going to have to say yes since I'm the one cooking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one, I'm going to try to roll it up this way and see what we do. Turn it for the final roll. Ready? Beautiful. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. And seasoning right there. So down. Pull this side, pull this side. Like that. Season the backside. Gotta season the backside.
All right.
Don't want no under-seasoned backside. Take you and we'll turn you like this. Just like that. Roll you up nice and tight. Yep, and a little, oh, it's split.
No.
With the plastic splits,
Just get another sheet.
let's get another piece. You don't have to unwrap the one that you did. You just put it inside this one. Keep on rolling. Put my ends under real good. Yeah, got a little overzealous with that roll. There we go. Put it on there so it doesn't unravel while we cut the tie off the other end. Flip it around. The other one. Right there. This is there. Number 3 is done.
It looks so cute.
It looks so cute. They're so cute. Just adorable. There you go, Hubby. And number 4. I don't know why that was so funny. Just funny.
Oh. You slapped it on there and then it fell down?
Chop, chop.
Slap chop?
All right. Last one. And they go in the fridge, and then we'll start doing our veggies. And then they'll come back out of the fridge. There'll be a lot of stuffing left.
Oh.
I'll send Mom a message and say stop by and grab some chips. Some chomps.
Chomps.
Do some chomps.
Not the beef sticks, but chips.
Some Torita. What the freak am I saying? Dorito chips? No, not Doritos. Get those light and crispy ones from Trader Joe's.
Oh, the big bag
Yeah,
with
sea salt.
the round ones.
Yeah, sea salt.
Yeah.
Those are tasty chips.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. And I forgot the seasoning again. Y'all didn't say anything about the seasoning. Y'all let me down.
Hey, don't forget seasoning.
Oh, thanks, bud. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm looking out for you.
I'm gonna screw that up. Seasoning in there. We're gonna have to take that little arm that's sticking out. We're gonna fold it in. That, I think. Roll this up like this. It's tight. Don't stop with me. Go this way. Go. Seasoning. Make sure there's room in the refrigerator to set that plate, please.
What's wrong?
Check the fridge, make sure we got room to set that plate in there. If not, rearrange it.
There we go.
Easy. That's easy. Bit extra seasoning right there. Keep it tight. Tight. All the way. Roll your boat.
Roll your boat.
That right there. Pull the trunk. Snag that there. Go the other side. Twist and turn. Pull through. See, once it fly away. Cut there. Put that on the plate. Put that in the fridge for me, sir. Please. Please, sir. Put it in the refrigerator. Ice box.
The ice box.
Wash your hands.
Please.
Oh, the rest of that filling needs to go in the fridge too. You got room for it?
Yes. Oh, we got a lot of yogurt.
Might have brought another thing. Now we move on to our sides, which are potatoes and Brussels sprouts. Didn't have the Brussels sprouts we wanted to use last week. Had them this week. Let's go. Bowl. Toss the bowl. Put about the shape of this bowl makes it really good to toss stuff in. A little piece of tape on the little clangy ring so it doesn't clangy.
It shouldn't pick it up.
It shouldn't.
Unless you're like super violent with it. But
No, that's only off stream.
oh, that's probably loud.
You want too bad. Put a little sugar.
Cashews?
Potatoes. We've got yellow potatoes. We've got
Cashews?
red potatoes.
I freaking love cashews.
They are delicious. I'm just going to do chunks of potatoes. Yeah, that should work. Big old chunk, I guess. Wasn't sure how I was going to do these, but now that I'm cutting them, I guess that'll work. Some of them will have little crispy bits on them. And on the size of the potato, you got to try to keep them relatively uniform so they cook reasonably at the same time. This would work. Maybe something like that. You call the coffee boy?
The way you said it. Drink all that coffee, boy.
It's usually right before the gun comes out.
Yeah.
So, goldens, just like that. Cut reds.
That going, man?
Cold.
No, I gotta go use the restroom again.
Got your normal small bladder. Do those like that. That's a little boy. That's a little baby patati. And then we're going to toss these in some olive oil, salt and pepper, and call it a day. Actually, I got a little bit of the Cajun seasoning left over from last week. That might be pretty good on the potatoes. Just have a little spice. Just a little crushed red pepper in the chicken, but nothing that's gonna stand out a lot. A little bad spot right there. I want you to cut out the bad spots. Just like that. I think I might get some of that Cajun seasoning out. Might be just the ticket. A little extra flavor never hurt nobody. There it is. Last week, whenever we made the red beans and rice, this was the seasoning that we put in there. So a little cayenne in there, so it's got a little kick. Garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, salt. That was it. And paprika. A little bit of white pepper. Yeah, that's the ticket. A little bit of olive oil. So whenever you're coating something with seasoning, there's some olive oil on it. Coat them with olive oil first. And that makes the seasoning stick to the olive oil. So you can get a nice even coat on all your veg. You might just roast these in the oven at a time. Your seasoning goes on. Toss it in. If you're like me, the first few times that you do this, you're going to have potatoes everywhere in the kitchen. Just like anything else, just practice, practice, practice. More seasoning. These little boys are going to be spicy. Oh yeah. Music cut off.
Oh, we did?
Yep. Thought I had it on play all. There was like 7 different videos on there. Alright, so take some olive oil and switch cameras. And go in the pan. And I'm going to roast them in the oven. I'm just going to start them on the range top. Put it on high. The oven on 350 to bake it. Time because we still got to work on the finish up the chicken. Yeah, it's right on time. Somehow. So we put olive oil in there, and then we're going to drizzle just a touch of bacon grease because it's Sunday. We can have extra bacon grease, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a law. It's in the Constitution. It falls under that pursuit of happiness part. Because we're guaranteed the pursuit. We're not necessarily guaranteed that we'll get it.
Yeah. True happiness stems from love.
Does it really?
It does.
Oh, it does? Oh. All right, freshen up my coffee a little bit.
You can get a board game. Or if you just play a game. You got nobody to play it with, you might enjoy it for a little bit, but
We used
after
to
a
do
while,
stuff like that.
after a while, it'll become boring without somebody there.
And then y'all got older. And,
Oh,
oh,
can't say the P word.
can't say,
Can't say the P word.
can't say the P. Oh, Herbie must have put that in there. Of course he did. All right. So we can't say the P word. So we could say taters.
Okay.
Hey, there's ways around this.
Okay. Loopholes.
Loopholes. All right, so this is going to sizzle pretty loud. Just going to let you know right off the bat.
Or totties.
Tatis.
It doesn't pick it up. Thank goodness.
We're just going to start those roasting right there. I'm going to rinse the bowl out because I'm going to use the same bowl to toss the Brussels sprouts. That way we don't dirty up another bowl for no reason. Drizzle some olive oil on our sheet pan over here. We don't want them to stick to the sheet pan. I'm going to just get a little brush and spread that around. Little brush. Can't say the P word.
Brushing the pan for the P word.
Right? Oh, one got away. I don't want it to stick. I don't want it to stick. Since I'm cooking these, and at the same time I'm cooking the Brussels sprouts,
What are these things called again?
taters.
Okay, that's right. Sorry. I don't know what that P word is.
Tatis.
I don't know. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never seen that. That's not in my lexicon. I'm just.
You know. But, so, we greased up the pan real good. Anyways, what I was saying was, these take longer to cook than the Brussels sprouts do. So I'm just going to get a little bit of heat into them before they go in the oven to give them a little bit of a jump start. That's all I'm doing. Sticking like a mug. I'll onto the sheet pan. Get all that oil in there.
Love Brussels sprouts. Couldn't agree more.
Delicious. There's that D word. So there's our taters. They'll go in the oven, and then I'll wash the pan out. Get the Brussels sprouts in there. Then they'll go in the oven. Once we get all that going, then we'll pull the chicken rod out and we'll start browning it. Then it'll go in the oven. And if everything works, and I hold my mouth just right, it'll all come out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure I don't have too many stacked on top of each other. There. You go on the bottom. And next we'll move on to the Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts. So we're just going to cut these in half. Cutting a little woody end off of them. Oh, these are good and fresh too. And these little dudes, whenever Mama gets home, it's going to be like little candies in there by the time she gets home. It's gone. Oh, there it is. Probably should give the track time to change them. That's gone. That cut off, definitely cut off that time. And should have pulled that other pan, sheet pan out and used it. Crispy bits. But it is what it is. Watermarks on that. Look like mold, but just watermarks. Inside, didn't it? No good. What plate are we going to use today, buddy?
Something that holds food.
Huh?
I got a green one.
Right now.
Yeah, it was a green one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just got that one last week, wasn't it? Week before. Something. Last time y'all went out with Graham, I think. Do these in batches. Think it through, think it through.
You okay?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, my back's starting to bother me a little bit. It'll be alright though. I'll make it. Almost 5 hours. Told y'all I got up early, couldn't sleep because I was worried about this. So. Here's what it is. I'm gonna create a hardcore world. Never done hardcore. Say it lasts 20 minutes. I don't know. If I take my time, I'll make it last 25 minutes.
Minecraft hardcore, leather armor, wooden tools only.
What'd you say?
I said Minecraft hardcore, leather armor, wooden tools only, except for a diamond pickaxe.
Ooh. That one.
You can still enchant.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, that's true.
You can still build farms. You can still do all that, but
Still gotta have. Yeah, you're right. You still gotta have a diamond pickaxe.
it would just suck.
Using that diamond pickaxe for everything.
Yeah.
Alright, Brussels sprouts are chopped. Cut, chopped. Wash the cutting board off in a minute. So, not needed anymore. Brussels sprouts. Same as we did with the potatoes, a little bit of olive oil. Sauce. More olive oil. Throwing leaves everywhere. Now, with Brussels, I'm just going to do salt and pepper. Nothing fancy. And caramelize, and the natural little sweetness that's in Brussels sprouts comes out. And I'll use the same pan that I toasted off the potatoes in before I put them in the shoot pan. I'm going to use my new pan that's over there for the chicken roulade. Washing. And dry it. Onto the range top. There, put this one back here. Grab with a knife. Oh, salt and pepper. Salt. Salt and pepper Brussels sprouts. And salt up. Turn the heat on. Thusly. here, going in with a little bit of olive oil. Sorry, bump the camera there. Gotta fill up the small bottle. Okay. Over there. And another good toss around. Wash my knife while I'm waiting on the pan to heat up. Scissors back out, because we'll need them in a minute. Butcher's twine, if you want to need it in a minute. How in the heck did they tie that knot? What knot they putting it in? I could just pull on that, but
Are you gonna use that to keep the shape of the
roulade.
things?
Yeah.
What is it called again?
A roulade.
A roulade.
I'm sure it's French for something, but I'm not looking it up.
God.
So take some pieces of this and go ahead and get ready to go. I want to do 3 pieces on each, one in the middle, one on each end on the chicken. I'm just measuring these out and cutting them and getting them ready. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put you back in your little box. The kitchen twine came in this cute little box. Isn't it cute? It's cute.
Tiny box.
It's a cute little box.
It's kind of shaped like a washing machine.
Kind of is, isn't it? Scissors right there. Check your heat. This stuff's not going to come out at the same time, I already know. Chicken's not going to be done yet. The vegetables will be done before the chicken. Alright, so I'm off. My timing's going to be off a little bit soon. Alright. Got some heat in there. Brussels sprouts go in. Dishes in the sink. Roll the Brussels sprouts around a little bit. I used to take these, and still the best way to cook them in my opinion, put them all face down on the sheet pan in the oven for 15 minutes and then flip them all over and back in the oven for another 15 minutes. Delicious. But we got patatas on the sheet pan.
Close.
Right. And so for the chicken, I'm going to lay this out. Oh, wait a minute. Lay this out. No, wait, I don't need that. That's going to slide around in it. Forgot about that. So I'm going to take a washcloth, dampen it, lay it out. Sit it right there. Now it doesn't slide. Jamie, be right back. Boy, got a bladder the size of a peanut. Toss in the Brussels. Back on the heat. Set of strings set up. We're going to toss the Brussels some more. And there, one in the oven. Right there. Just in case I forget, let me set a timer. Swig of coffee. Strings, switch cameras. Back on the cutting board, getting ready to tie up the little roulades. They're just as cute as they were whenever we put them in there. They're so cute. Okay, so before I unwrap it, sure we've got our strings set where we want them. Shoot ya. I gotta put one of these back in the fridge for my bride. So we'll do this one. I'll cook that one for her when she gets home this afternoon. Turn the heat on the pot just to get it to start to warm up a little bit. Now, this is how I did. Cut our plastic off. Derobe our lid. Put it the cut side down. And pull this around. You want to pull it just tight enough to hold it together so it doesn't just fall all apart while it's cooking. There. One in the middle. And there is some special way to do these knots. I don't know what that is. So I'm just doing a square knot. It's just
Hey, Nishi.
what I know.
Nishi.
Welcome in, Miss Nietzsche.
Twitch, how dare you not tell me Enochius is live?
I know, right?
What's up with that? I don't get that.
So there's the first little roulade. Nietzsche made it just in time.
Happens with YouTube streams as well. Like
Yeah.
like there'd be some YouTuber that I watch that I enjoy, and then I wanted to be notified every time they start streaming, and then I get notified like 30 minutes after the stream has been put up, and I'm just like, why does this happen?
Yep, I agree. Chest room.
It don't make any sense.
This one's a little shorter in length, but it's got more girth.
Here we go.
She's fat. What is she's fat?
Yeah, YouTube is good at it too. I missed a whole 2 hours. I'm devastated.
Well, you made it for the finale, so.
Yeah. Better late than never.
That's right. Plus, the great thing about the VOD, if you want to, you can just go back and watch it again. Then I'll upload it to YouTube and it'll be there. So once again, unwrap the little dude. Upside down. One on this end. Good and tight. Too tight. Don't want to squeeze all the filling out. And on the other end.
These are gonna be good.
I think these are gonna be really tasty. And that filling by itself. Just need some chips, boy. It's basically a spinach artichoke dip.
Pretty much.
With a little extra kick.
One of my favorite dips, like ever.
Yeah.
Spinach artichoke. So delicious. I said the S word. We both said the S word.
No.
Oh, wait, no. How about this?
Surely that's timed out by now.
Yeah. It's been a long time. We're good. The spinach is okay.
That was back at the beginning of the streams.
Kat says usually starts around about 3 p.m. UK time, so the stream. And then Nishi said, honestly, lose track of time most days.
Lose tracks.
Lose track.
Oh, lose track.
Lose tracks.
Right.
Nishi says, why are we tying it up?
Oh, so it doesn't unravel, because this is a rolled up chicken breast with stuffing inside. So we wrapped it in plastic wrap, put it in the fridge. There's a seam right there. You can see some of the stuffing. I'm going to cut this off. I'll show you.
Heat makes things expand, right?
What's that?
Heat makes things expand, right? So
yeah, heat does make things expand. That's
that
one of
makes
the
sense.
rules of thermodynamics. I can't remember which one. So there's a seam right there. Pounded the chicken breast out flat. Started out like this, pounded it out till it was flat. Put the stuffing in there, rolled it up, and that's the end. So we're going to put the end on the bottom.
It's almost like a chicken sausage about.
What Kat said it was like a savory Swiss roll.
Swiss roll, that's right.
How she described it. Which is about right. And tie up this end.
Chicken cannoli.
Chicken cannoli. Not pulling it real tight because I don't want to squeeze all the fillings out. I do want my ends to be closed up a little bit so whenever they start to cook, it doesn't. So my nervousness is not quite over yet because I still got to cook it.
That looks so cool. Couldn't agree more.
And that's when the filling could kind of push out.
Cannoli.
Oh, Nishi, on that soup, since I can talk instead of having to type, just saute your vegetables a little longer next time. and until they're almost like mush. All the flavor's still there. But yeah, I've done that I don't know how many times, just thinking that they were soft enough, and then whenever you blend them, you find out, no. Thanks for trying. Play again soon. All right, so now we got our little jelly rolls, little chicken rolls.
Okay, okay, good idea.
Throw the heat to the pan. So all we're doing in the pan is browning them up a little bit. We're going to use a little bit of bacon drippings because there's bacon in the filling. So we'll do brown. So while that's heating up, just to recap, the season mix that's on this is salt, black pepper, paprika, oregano, or oregano, I don't know where you're from, thyme, basil, tarragon, crushed red pepper flake. It's a teaspoon of all of that except for the salt. Salt is 3 teaspoons, and the crushed red pepper flake is 3/4 of a teaspoon. Or if you don't like spice, you can bring it down to a half a teaspoon, or you can omit it altogether. The filling is bacon, onion or shallots, spinach, artichoke hearts, mushrooms, garlic cloves, cream cheese, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan Reggiano, salt and pepper, and chicken. So that's why with cooking, I'm the kind of person, artistic, when something says like 5 minutes, I take that as gospel. Oh, it's no problem. Cooking's all about try and error. Try and error.
Try and error.
You do it until you get it right. So that's why with the cooking it often goes wrong, because sometimes it needs to go a little longer. Oh, yeah. Hey, don't worry about it at all. I'm just glad that a young lady of your age is cooking instead of constantly going to fast food.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it until I was reading your bio on Twitch. You are my daughter's age. She will be 23 here in a few weeks. So you've got her by a little bit, but not a lot. Or should I say, my daughter is your age since you came first. So congratulations.
Young. I'm almost 24.
Yeah. Well, you're still young in my eyes.
Yeah, I don't think like old comes until like 30. But even then.
Did you say you don't think old until 30?
But probably till like 35.
Oh, 35?
We'll do 35.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I feel old.
That's supposed to make me feel better. All right, let's focus here. All right, we got our pan good and hot. From a toaster.
Nishi says I feel old.
So we're going to go the cut switch. No, we already did. We're going to go the cut side down first. Just like that. And then we start to pray. Wash off my little cutting board. I'm gonna leave this whenever your mama gets home because I gotta cut hers.
"24 is young."
24 is definitely young. Trust me, there's times where I feel 56 is young. That's when I'm talking to Mr. Bill next door. He's 84. Been out there every day in this heat working on his yard. He's at his own pace though. He just takes his time. If he gets tired, he goes and sits down. Pretty awesome. I hope I can do that whenever. I don't even like going outside now, so I definitely go outside when I'm 83.
He's a trooper, man.
He is that. So what we're doing here is we're just searing it in, and that chicken split. Shoot. That's what I did not want to happen.
He's definitely got a lot of patience.
Yeah, he does. Super nice guy, too.
Oh, yeah. Split.
See it right there?
Yeah. Should be okay, though, right?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Just got to remember when we go in the oven to have that side facing up.
Sounds like the life.
So once that one side gets a little color on it, and you just turn it. Just like that. Yes. I cannot express how scared I was, and scared is probably the wrong word. I was nervous about doing this because I've never done it before. It's a new technique. But I think it's going to work out. It may not look the prettiest at the end, but it's definitely going to taste good and should hold its shape. Final test will be whether all the guts squish out of it or cook out of it. But you can kind of see how the string is starting to tighten up just a little bit, and where the chicken is starting to swell from the heat.
I always struggle with chicken. Always afraid it's undercooked and I get sick. Oh,
Yeah, salmonella is not a good thing.
gotta keep poking it.
Get you a good thermometer,
Yeah, get you a thermometer.
a thermometer.
It's got a lot of give, then it's undercooked. If it's somewhat tough, then it's cooked.
Not too tough.
Not too tough, because then it's overcooked.
Then you got dry chicken. Got that dusty chicken.
Gotta have balance.
So you can see as I'm coming around on this side, as close as I can get the camera. Starting to get a little color on it. Oil, it's starting to soak up the oil that I put in there.
When we end up cutting it when I think it's done to check if it's done. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do.
Yep.
And don't let anybody discourage you from doing that, because like a lot of people will say, "Oh, underexperienced chefs will cut it open," which I mean, I guess it's true, but it doesn't matter. You're cooking for yourself, right? You're not, cooking for hundreds of people in a restaurant, so who cares?
Not. You got to worry about suing yourself for undercooked chicken.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. That's the final turn on those. Kill the heat. Give them just a minute to finish browning up on that side, and then they're going to go in the oven.
Yeah, exactly. I need to cut it to eat it anyway. That's right. I was thinking of that. I like chicken breast cut up anyways, so who cares?
Wait a minute. You just don't stuff the whole chicken breast in your mouth and swallow? Wait a minute. That's not a thing?
That's not a thing.
All right. So now that's got a little bit of a brown hue on it. Pull it into the camera a little bit. How's that look? Everybody see that? See that where it's split right there? A little disappointing, but that one did it. That one's coming out of the seam right there. All right, so we're going in the oven. God, that was hot.
You okay?
Yeah. Crap. I knew better too. So the timer, we've got about 2 minutes. We got to pull the potatoes out and move them around a little bit. Pull the Brussels sprouts out and move them around a little bit. I don't know if, I don't know if I think Nishi has seen the vegetable shit, so we can go ahead and kill our timer. Put Brussels sprouts in. Brussels. I'll give them a toss and a mix around.
Don't burn yourself. Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I've been doing this long enough. I shouldn't cut myself or burn myself, but periodically it happens. Just moving these around a little bit, you can see this, they're starting to get a little color on them here and there.
You are human.
True that. I do make mistakes almost on a daily basis.
Don't we all?
They're going back in. There's one full oven, boy. Pulling the taters out. Taters. And I'm gonna do the same thing with them. Kind of move them around a little bit.
That pan is warped.
From the heat. Don't touch the pan anymore.
Dad.
Look at that metal spatula. Thank you.
One thing I never liked is Brussels sprouts. Fair enough.
What was that I missed here? I'm sorry.
What Nishi says, one thing I never liked is Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. Well, if you're willing to try them in a different way, try roasting them with just salt and pepper, a little bit of olive oil tossed around. Roast them until they get a little bit of char on them. Because I didn't care for them either until the first time I ever roasted them, and then my life was changed. I went from being not a Brussels sprout person to being a Brussels sprout person.
But I'd try it if you cook them.
I'd appreciate that.
That's nice. Yeah, I used to not like black coffee, like, at all. And then, you know, like what, a couple years ago, I tried it just by itself. I kind of didn't like it, but I kind of did. And then I kept drinking it and drinking it and drinking it. And I was like, I changed my mind. I do like it.
Oh boy. They're hot. They're fluffy on the inside. But that's one of the small ones, so we're still going to go back in for maybe 10 more minutes, you think?
Yeah. And crispy up a little bit.
Crispy up a little bit. That's right. Get some crispies on the outside.
I still don't like coffee neither. I'm not fond of the bitter taste. Yeah. Once again, fair enough.
That's right.
That's A-okay. Still got the taste buds of a child for sure.
All right. Now, I don't need this anymore. This is all the dishes.
Everybody's different.
We did really well on the dishes today, with the lack thereof. So my tongs that I use, I'm gonna wash them off right quick because whenever that comes out, that's gonna be a cooked product, and I don't want to grab any of these tongs that have the raw product on it. We avoid cross-contamination at all costs. The tongs will be ready to go. Did I set the timer? I didn't set the timer. No. Whoa! I didn't need to hit that button. Go ahead and bump that up to 375. We'll go 19 minutes. We've already been there for about 5 or 6. All right, we gotta pick out which plate would make Mama happy. platos, por favor.
What? Oh, sorry. Platos.
Oh, that cream one. I'll get a placement. Oh. It's a regular one.
Here's the plate we're going to use. For the presentation.
For the presentation. Boy, I extended that 17 so good. Presentation.
Right?
What?
Here's your version.
Alright. Gotta get everything ready for pictures. Gotta make it look good. There.
Ooh, pretty plate. I think so.
Does that look good? But I ain't got food on it yet, so no, it looks horrible. Yeah, she finds these single plates at this place called Marshall's. It's like an overflow type place where something gets out of stock or things like that. Overruns.
Is Marshall's a surplus?
Surplus, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it is.
What?
I think they recently started having their own clothing brand.
Yes, looks good.
So the Brussels sprouts, potatoes, chicken roulade laid out, the
I'll take the busted one.
what's the name? What's the pesto?
I'll take the busted
We'll
roulade.
take the busted one because it's the biggest one.
Yes.
See, I know how you work.
Mm-hmm. Right back.
Honey bladder strikes again. And then we still got to cut it. We're gonna get serrated enough out to cut it with, so that way I don't tear it. Use this plate to cut it on. All right. Perfect. Now it's all about just waiting. Been to America once. Think I went into a Marshall's too. Nice. Yeah, they're all over the place. So, where about did you visit? I guess what state? No, I lied twice. Okay, I won't hold it against you. I promise. Did you go to the same place both times, or did you go to different places? Yes, yes, I know you're hot. Okay, shut up. I guess I gotta make this plate for my daughter. Up around Chicago was quite pretty. Nice. Yeah, same place. Cool. So here is the pesto that I made this morning. I'm gonna stir it up, some of the oils separated. This is made with spinach, garlic, Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, olive oil, lime juice, lime zest. I feel like I'm missing something. I was going to make an arugula pesto, but when I pulled the arugula out, it was kind of wet and stinky in the center. So we'll take that back. We just got it the other day. But this will brighten up that chicken, give it some more flavors. And this stuff is stinking delicious. Delicious. Hey, baby, did you taste the pesto? She probably can't hear. She probably got her earbuds in. Pesto. You made it yourself? Oh yeah. So you got that food processor. You can make your own pesto with that food processor. I promise you. Some people would say this is not a traditional pesto because basil. I forgot there's basil in here as well. That it's not just basil, pine nuts, olive oil, salt, and Parmesan cheese. But to me, if you mix up any leafy green vegetable, add nuts into it, and the same types of ingredients, then it's a pesto. Open. Oh, hey, kitty cat. Tasty, isn't it? My official taster's not here, so my daughter will suffice. Pesto is so good. Yeah, it is. It's so fresh. That's what I like about pesto, is just the piece of it. All right, boys, how we doing in the oven? Ooh, we're looking good. Potatoes, asparagus. Is that hot? That's cool. So it looks like most of the stuff's going to come out about the same time.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We have the thermometer. Yes, I agree. Yeah.
Pesto's Italian, right?
I would have to say yes, but I'm really not sure.
It's got Parmesan Reggiano on it, so.
Well,
And olive oil and.
that would, yeah. You're kind of narrowing down some countries there. Thermometer.
Chef Old Wolf says, "Good day, sir, and the lovely people in chat."
What's up, chef? How are you today? Made it just in time for the plate up, didn't you? Yes, I'm pretty sure pesto is Italian. It would definitely make sense. I mean, basil, olive oil, Parmesan Reggiano. So, but this one, some naturalist or truist would say that it's not a pesto because I made it with spinach. It works with the dish that I have, so. And it's stinking delicious. You can't argue with flavor.
I mean, pesto on an Italian sandwich with like prosciutto and coppa and
Salami.
salami.
If you want to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
There's going to be some of this left over if you want to use it to make sandwiches with. Welcome to it.
I mean, we got sourdough. We don't have any Italian meats, though, do we?
Oh, no. Y'all didn't get any this week, did you? I'm sure it'll be just fine with ham.
Yeah. Toast it with olive oil, basil, and oregano.
Right. 10 minutes. Ooh, for the potatoes. All right, I'm gonna pull the potatoes out, set them up, just let them sit for a minute because they're gonna get done before everything else. Coming out, potatoes. Just give y'all an eyeball of that right quick. Roasted golden and roasted red potatoes. seasoning on it. It's a Cajun seasoning that I used
Sourdough.
last week. Just to put a little spice into this dish. Make sure we're not sticking to the sheet.
Sourdough bread, my love. Preach it.
Mm-hmm.
I love sourdough. One of the best breads. Jeff says, had to look because it sounded like a take on beef Wellington with chicken.
Chicken roulade, yeah. Yeah, it is.
It kind of is.
Same type of concept, I guess. Rolled up stuff with something. This doesn't have a
Pastry?
could have used pastry. Yeah.
Well, then it would have been a welly.
It would have been a chicken welly, yeah. I'm not against it.
No, not at all. Bread makes everything better.
Yep. Yeah, whenever you see it, yeah, you'll think welly without pastry. I've made a welly. Stupid good.
Welly. It's fun to say welly.
This is the first time I've done a roulade with chickens.
Nothing beats sourdough. Once again, couldn't agree more.
Yep. Croissant.
Croissant. That's just butter.
Butter and flour. Butter and flour. So there's our potatoes. Potatoes.
Do you want to put pesto on the potatoes?
You want to try some pesto on the potato?
I do.
Switch. Oh, it's already switched. Never mind. You got the taster spoon? Nope. Put it up. I got it. So I'm gonna take this potato.
You guys make your own sourdough? We do not.
Wish. Yes, that's a good question. I wonder if I can do the starter myself. Potato with a little bit of pesto. Water by boy child.
Boy child. Sourdough is overrated, as good bread comes from long proofing the dough.
Tasty.
It's hot. I'm just gonna let this.
Is it hot? Well, the oven's only 375. So it can't be that hot. I mean, it could be 400. Make some flatbread.
Sourdough isn't common over here unless you're a bread snob, says Cap.
Yeah. Here we let the dough rest for 24 to 48 hours. Peace. I feel like you guys would do. You're all making some of that. I don't know. I've been hit and miss on making breads. I don't know if it's the elevation because we live in the mountains and trying to adjust for elevation. I don't know what it is. I've had a few good loaves turn out. Maybe I'm just an uncultured swine. Come on, cat. But it's like I only had a couple of successes. The rest of them, they were just flatbread. really good flatbread. So I'm good at making a naan or another type of flatbread. They're all recipes are pretty much the same.
Flatbread. Another really good type of bread.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much all bread is good.
I had some pizza dough come out at one time. It came out pretty good.
Yeah.
But as far as making like loaf bread, the rye bread came out okay. And that one loaf of whole grain bread came out okay.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, it's like we're making flatbread, boys.
Yeah. Did you try?
Flatbread, yeah, delicious. Yeah, I've got, yeah, I can find it. Yep, there it is. Daughter even got me this, the bread Bible. Got some really good tips in there, but nothing talks about elevation and what you have to change, add more of or less of, or more time or whatever. So we're just kind of in a practice mode. But like I said, all else fails, we got flatbread. All right, well, the Brussels sprouts looking like. Yeah, boy. Nope. All right, Brussels sprouts are coming out. They got some caramelization on them, like we like them. Here we go. Chicken. There's the Brussels. These little crispy bits, like that right there. That's good stuff. It's like Brussels chips. Not the bacterium one, juice bacteria. For sourdough? Oh, okay. Love it. Sprouts. Cat likes her sprouts. Spatula. Grab that handle with my bare hand. That would
have hurt.
It would have let me know, hey, you're an idiot. Don't do that. So there's our sprouts. And on the back side, this pan's getting really hot. Towel's got a little moisture in it. So my hand is getting steamed. So all we're waiting on now is the chicken roulade. Oh, that smells delicious.
Recommend pouring a spoon of soy sauce over the sprouts.
That does sound good.
Saltiness.
Not sure if it would work with this particular dish, but
it's a good recommendation, though.
I'm not against it. Let's taste the sprout. Salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and a little bit of bacon drippings. Bada bing, bada boom.
Probably drop the soy.
We do that.
Sure. We do have some sauce, so.
It's over here. Well, it's a good thing he said something. I'm going to add this to the grocery list. There ain't much left. Turn that off. Get the taster spoon. Here. That's sprout. A little bit of soy. I'll get this one in here and do it. I think I can just pour some soy sauce right inside the little hole right there. Let's go. It's nice.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah, it is. Appreciate that.
Very nice.
But the flavor of the soy would be too contradicting with the dish that we're cooking today.
Yeah.
But I know
it was good. If we ever do Asian food anytime soon, I have to add Brussels sprouts.
The ramen broth.
Oh.
All right. Let's check the roulade. I'm going to temp these instead of just using my normal hand method. That's good. That is good. All right. Minimum internal temperature for chicken, if you don't know, is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius. Pretty dang hot.
I love Asian food.
Yeah. All right, coming out with the roulades. See what happens.
Oh yes.
Got a little bit of seepage.
Got some juices.
Some juices down in there. Gosh. Now I want to make a pan sauce.
Gravy.
You know what I'm saying?
A little bit of flour.
That's it, man. Pour some more white wine. Put about a half a cup of white wine in there and reduce that. Delicious. So we're gonna let that rest for just a few minutes. I don't want to cut it too soon.
I like Brussels sprouts halved, then grilled and spiced with thyme, oregano, and salt.
Sounds good. I never really cared for Brussels sprouts until the first time I had to roast them at a job I had, gosh, 20 years ago. How long ago was that? 15 years ago? Whatever it was.
Or the old folks home.
Yeah, the retirement center. I'm gonna set that towel over that handle so I don't grab that handle. Well, we're gonna make your sister's first, so we'll probably give her that one. You can have that one. Take that one.
Oh, pretty much equal.
And we still got one for mom. Sometimes add a teaspoon of
Peanut butter?
for the protein, right?
Well, I mean, there's saltiness, there's nuttiness.
Yeah. Peanut butter. So, let's switch over to the cutting board or to the plate. And grab this one right here for my daughter. Just gonna let that rest right there for a few more minutes. I'll go ahead and set a timer so I don't rush this. I don't want to rush it.
You underestimate the nuttiness peanut butter adds? Yeah. I mean, people put peanut butter on burgers,
True.
and I totally understand why. Is that
Yeah, we've been threatening to do that.
strong nuttiness, saltiness, just nice. I mean, why do you think they put sesame seeds on burger buns?
Right. I've been looking at a South African chicken dish.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called. It looks really interesting. Way cheaper than adding
Roasted.
roasted nuts. Yeah.
I got your.
It's a disher for our patates and our Brussels sprouts. You gotta stop eating them Brussels sprouts. There ain't none of that.
They're tasty.
They are tasty. All right. 2 minutes. A little bit of broth over the top of that chicken. Just oh, dude. Sorry. Taste this.
Dude.
It's not. Bruh.
That'll make a really good gravy.
That would make a delicious gravy.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Half a cup of wine. Squeeze the lemon juice in that. Reduce it down.
For chicken, I love a dip of 3 spoons of peanut butter with 1 spoon of soy sauce and 3 spoons of drippings. Drippings, as in like bacon drippings?
The pan drippings.
Or pan
from where,
drippings.
I'm assuming pan drippings from where you cook the chicken.
It sounds strange, but I think it would work out.
I think so. I think Old Wolf's got a thing for peanut butter.
I think it'd be really good. You like peanut butter?
What's not to like, you know?
Yeah. Nuttiness, saltiness,
8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6.
creaminess.
Right. All right, so snip our bandage. Pull that off.
And I am German.
And he's trying. Did I not cut this one? Oh, there we go. All right. So that's why the string is on there, so it keeps it from unwinding. It did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Ooh, you kept it shaped.
Kept it shaped. That's exactly right. Now I'm going to use a sorry, pepper just hit me in the back of my throat. I'm going to use a serrated knife to avoid tearing it too much, hopefully.
Gotta be quick. Oh my goodness. Nice.
Dude, I'm a happy man right now.
Peanut butter is such a cheap and great ingredient.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that.
It almost looks like sushi.
Almost looks like sushi. We're
Chef, I think you're obsessed with peanut butter.
the niche.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Yeah, this last little bit's gonna get a little messy looking, but
That's okay.
by that,
Nice.
I'm a happy man.
Yeah, I didn't miss the end, says Cap.
Says who?
Cap.
Okay. I'm gonna pull that up. You can see where we rolled it, spiral, little Swiss roll thing.
To be fair, I'm obsessed with tuna, capers, and sauce. Yeah. Capers on fish.
Definitely.
Just really tasty.
We'll take our time plating this.
Nishi says sushi is the one thing I can make with confidence. Sushi, sushi is like one of my favorite foods. It's just so fresh. Absolutely delicious. I haven't had it forever though.
I'm gonna keep these pieces over here because they're not gonna look good on the plate.
It looks so good, my God.
She will get them though. I won't cheat her. We'll get a little bit of potatoes, roasted potatoes, goldens and reds. Spoonful of Brussels sprouts. A little negative space right there in the middle.
Yes, sushi is the best. 100%.
And we'll grab our pesto. Pesto on the end of each of them. There we go. There is spinach, mushroom, artichoke, chicken roulade, spinach pesto, roasted potatoes, and roasted Brussels sprouts. Now I gotta make sure I get my pictures and send them to the boss lady. But guys, appreciate everybody showing up. Miss Katniss Star, Old Wolf, Senior Sauce, and now I need to fire up the group and make a fun with chimichurri. Hey, you go at it. That sounds delicious. Looks amazing. Enjoy. Guys, thanks so much for stopping in. As always, if you're watching this on the backside, and haven't already followed, I'd sure appreciate it. And the video will be uploaded to YouTube, so same name if you ever want to watch it now. Guys, thanks for stopping in. Have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you're at. Kiss your family. Let them know you care about them. Have a good one. Bye.
See ya.